A West Warwick fire station is out of commission after an engine going out on a call took down the front facade while leaving. NBC 10's Aaron Coogan is live outside of Station 2 to show us the damage. Aaron.
Well, Sam, within the past half hour, we've seen crews remove the truck and columns of the back garage here of the fire station on Main Street that were strewn onto the sidewalk. We do still have emergency construction crews putting some stabilizing beams to that garage front door. Now, the battalion chief tells me there's just inches of clearance on either side of the engine, and when the compartment door on the truck misfired this morning, it took the side of the decades-old building with it. Headed out the door to an early morning fire call, the responding engine from West Warwick Station 2 experienced a technical malfunction, a compartment door on the truck flailing outwards, catching the edge of the adjacent station wall.
It popped open upon leaving the firehouse. It's under hydraulic springs or pistons. When they left, it was closed, and when they started to proceed on the emergency response, it did open.
Forward momentum of the truck exacerbated the damage. No one was hurt. The vehicle's operators, veteran employees with the company.
The overhead garage door came down on top of the truck. They stopped immediately, and they lessened the damage by not proceeding any further out of the firehouse.
Just one of 4 West Warwick fire facilities, Station 2 houses just 4 emergency responders at a time, 1 fire truck and 1 ambulance. While the engine is currently out of commission, staff say the vehicle has little damage and will still be operational. In the meantime, the rescue truck has been temporarily relocated to the Natick station 1 mile up the road. But it's the firehouse that's now the company's main concern.
Structural stability, that what they call the header, the overhead beam carrying the whole door, has been compromised, as well as the corner of the building. So that what you see behind us is they're structurally securing that, making sure that it's safe, making sure that none of the structure comes falling down.
Right now, there's no timeline or an estimate of what it will cost to repair the building. That temporary relocation of the emergency response crews will continue until it's repaired.
Very old building, early 1900s, so the corner of the building would have to be rebuilt, obviously, and the apparatus bay door will have to rebuild. I couldn't speculate on estimate or even time or how long it takes, but obviously, due to the circumstances, being a firehouse, hopefully we can expedite that and make that happen quicker.
Again, no one was hurt. Investigation is ongoing with West Warwick Police and internally with the fire department. Live in West Warwick, Aaron Coogan, NBC 10 News.